Today, I am going to be giving you all an update, 16-week update, and I'm going to be talking about why I went with Microlocs. Microlocs versus all other kind of locks. So please stay tuned. Going to be some good, juicy information. At least, I think it's going to be juicy. I don't really know, but I just kind of talk off the dome. So it might be juicy, but stay tuned for why I chose to have Microlocs. My name is Kyara. It is a pleasure to meet you. I really wish that I could meet you all. Like, I see comments and sometimes comments are from the same people. I recognize your names and I see you. And so if you're watching this and you hear this part of the message, please go and follow me on Instagram or on Facebook. It's honestly, for me, it's not about the number and, having a ton of followers. I just want to connect with you all. I'm nosy. Okay, y'all are like, I do this with my locks, and I'm like, well, show me your locks. What do they look like? I want to see you. Okay, so like me, follow me so that I can follow you back. I'm nosy. Y'all be cracking me up with the comments and talking about, I can't wait to try this with my locks. What did they look like, sis? Show me, let me know. I want to go and stalk y'all too. I just feel like this is a one-way relationship. You come and you get to see me, I don't get to see you. Please connect with me in another way and say, hey, I came from your YouTube channel, and then I can know who you are, know what's going on in your life. I could be all nosy and figure out what's happening with you, okay? As you can see, I'm in a different space. Do you like it? I need to get some artwork though. Don't judge me, but I'm in a different space. I'm not in my bathroom today. I am not taking y'all in the shower. We are not doing a hair tutorial. Today I'm gonna be just talking about my locks. 16 weeks, 4-month update, something like that. I really can't keep up with the math. This lock math is something, okay? Technically, my locks will be 4 months on the 27th, but then also technically, they turn 4 months today because it's been 16 weeks, 16 consecutive Fridays. So that's like, I don't know when I should really upload the videos. Should it be by the day? Should it be by the week? There's just this math that I can't figure out, because it's like, some months have 31 days, and we just had February, which has 28, and then you subtract daylight savings and you divide by a leap year. No, I don't know. I'm just gonna say that today my locks are 16 weeks, and I'm gonna say that that's 4 months. But technically, they don't turn 4 months until the 27th. So anyway, but 4 months with these bad boys. I'm not even gonna pull them out of the ponytail today. This is what we got. Got a little matching headband, felt a little cute. But yeah, they're gonna stay up in the ponytail for today, and we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna rap. We're just gonna have conversation, conversate about what's going on with my hair. Really, not much has changed, and I've stopped caring. That is what has changed. My attitude has changed. It's much different towards my locks than when it was when I first got them. Routine, everything is pretty much the same. I am playing around with different oils now. I don't like tea tree oil. My loctician did recommend it, and it makes my scalp feel all stimulated and it's like pins and needles. It feels good, but the aroma is just way too strong for me. I do deal with allergies and have just a really sensitive nose, and so when I put that on my scalp, it feels like it is just seeping through my pores into my brain, and it's causing I was so ugly, seeping. And I just feel like I have a constant headache because it's too strong. So I am playing around with different oils. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comment box. I am willing and open to try everything. But so that has been changing in my routine, trying to find a good oil, one that's not gonna break me out, one that's not too heavy, and one that's not too strong with the smell. So if y'all know, please leave a comment. But other than that, I'm using a leave-in conditioning spray on the ends of my hair, and that's pretty much it. I keep it up for the most part, unless I'm doing a video for y'all, or unless I'm going out with my husband or something like that. I might, pull it down, get my sexy on, but for the most part, it stays like this. And that's how I like it. But the one thing that I noticed that has truly, truly changed is my attitude towards them. I still love my locks, but now I have this nonchalant, I don't care attitude at the same time. Through this journey, through having the locks, through joining Facebook groups, Instagram groups, finding, just liking and following all these new lock pages, that I really have a very nonchalant attitude when it comes to my locks. And so, yes, I'm filming. I always say, don't come here for a tutorial. I can't teach you anything. I'm just allowing you all to follow me on the journey. But I've learned this about myself. My attitude towards my locks is so carefree. It's so like, whatever. When I first got them, it was like, okay, they were down here. Oh no, they're shrinking. Oh, they're bunching. Oh, they're unraveling. I was so worried about every little thing and trying to really protect the integrity of my lock to make sure that they were going to be locking properly and that, they wouldn't start thinning and that they wouldn't fall out. And I really cared about the lock itself. Now I'm in the lifestyle and I'm just like, whatever, bunching, whatever, budding, whatever. I don't really care. I care about my hair in general. Like if I just started having locks falling out all over the place, that would be concerning. I would go and find someone to help me out. But I love this new attitude of I'm not pressed. It's like, it is what it is. This is the journey. Enjoy it. I'm loving the freedom of not having to detangle my hair. I'm loving the freedom of not having to really worry. I'm trusting that my hair is doing what it's supposed to do without over analyzing and stressing over it. So that has been new for me, and it's like a weight lifted over my shoulder. Now, could I really truly be messing my hair up, the integrity of the lock? Yeah, probably. I've been seeing some stuff on my Instagram, the loctician teachers who, are always talking about getting your locks repaired and how this is bad and this is wrong. And look at this person's lock, she has this wrong. And I'm like, if they looked at my hair, there would probably be a lot of things wrong, but I don't care. I just don't care. So yeah, and I probably won't care unless there's a major problem that happens. I always overanalyze and stress. And in the very beginning, that was what I was doing a lot. But now I'm just like, oh, la-di-da-di, whatever. My loctician will let me know if something's wrong and then they can fix it. Like, that's not my problem. It's her problem. It's not my problem. They gonna fix it. So I've really, really been enjoying this newfound attitude that I have. And I think that we all should have a lock attitude like this. Like, why else do we lock? For this freedom? It's the freedom from detangling. It's the freedom from judgment, from needing to conform. It's also the freedom from, in my opinion, from having to really worry. I don't want to worry. I'm trusting that my hair is doing what it's supposed to do. I'm trusting that my hair is gonna lock in its time. So many people are pressed, like, oh, I've been locked for 4 months and my hair hasn't really locked yet. Oh well, my hair will lock when it locks. I don't care. It's unraveling. Oh well, I guess it's just gonna be unraveled. No, if it unravels all the way to the root, I do retwist it or rebraid it. But my hair has unraveled so much since I first got it, it's not even funny. But I'm not really acquainted with my locks. I can't go in there and pinpoint any one problem lock and pull out this one and show you that this is the, like, no, I keep my hands out of my hair. I'm minding my business. It's doing what it's supposed to do, and I'm trusting that. So I love this new attitude about my locks. But as far as my routine, not much going on. So let's talk about why I chose Microlocs, the why. What is Kyara's why? I chose Microlocs for a few very specific reasons. The first one is just I like the way they look. I think that they are gorgeous. I didn't know that these itty bitty teeny locks was even an option until I saw a couple people on YouTube, and I was like, what is this gorgeousness? Oh my gosh. And I was like, that's it. I don't think that I would like how I look with traditional locks, and I knew that I wanted to be able to have crazy flexibility. Like, I can wear it up, I can wear it down, I can wear a wig, I can put, boxer braids over top if I want. I wanted flexibility to be able to do flexi rods, be able to do, those curl formers that I did. If you didn't see that video, check it out. So yeah, I just wanted to be able to do different things with my hair because I do like to switch it up. Well, I say I like to switch it up, but then I always just end up wearing a ponytail. But regardless, I wanted to be able to if I wanted to. You see what I'm saying? And I know with traditional locks, you can still get, you know, flexi rods or perm rods and stuff like that. But people are getting really creative about different ways you can wear locks. But I do feel like I have more range, more flexibility with these itty bitty teeny locks. And for the most part, my hair just looks like loose, natural hair. And that's what I loved about it the most. It doesn't look like locks. If I'm in passing, if I'm driving by and you just happen to glance over, you wouldn't know that my hair was locked. You would just think that it was out and that it was a loose natural. And I just love the way they look. I chose Microlocs for freedom, y'all, for freedom. I was natural for almost 10 years before I decided to get my locks. So that was a major move, you know, way back in the day. It's a big chop, cut off all my hair, and I went natural. That was a big deal for me. But getting locks was also a very big deal. This is a permanent style. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be if I wanted to go and cut my hair out. I guess people can spend time untangling it. Those weren't options for me. If I decide to get rid of my locks, I'm just gonna have to shave my head because I'm not spending that much time. Not spending that much time undoing them. But so this was a very permanent decision. It was an expensive decision. And it was just something that I thought was much better for my lifestyle. So being a wife, being a mom to a toddler, being a nursing student, having a job and taking personal clients. And there was a lot going on. I realized that with my natural hair, I kept it underneath scarves and in pony puffs, which is funny because that's kind of my signature lock style now, pony puff. So this is how my hair was, natural, just without the locks. And I kept my hair that way for like a week. I would detangle it once a week. It would take me like an hour and a half to just detangle it, not style it, not blow dry it, just wash, condition, and detangle. It would take an hour and a half because I have a lot of hair. It was very thick and it was very long. So my straight hair came down to about here, I guess. So it took me a really long time to detangle my hair. And I would just keep it up. I never wore it in all of its glory. I had an amazing wash and go, amazing twist outs, braid outs, but I never did that. I would just keep it up in a puff or underneath a scarf, and that was it. And I realized that, you know, it felt like my hair was really breaking off, especially around the edges, and especially after having my daughter, my hair broke off a lot. And it was just something that I was just like, what is this hair? And I just hated waking up every morning. It'd be matted and just a mess. So I chose locks because I wanted the flexibility to not have to worry about detangling it. I wanted to save time now, not having to detangle my hair. I mean, man, it saves me a ton of time. So that was really, really important for me. So yeah, there's just a lot of reasons that I thought it would just fit my lifestyle better. And I really wanted to be able to wake up and feel like my hair is done. I'm ready for the day. I don't have to do anything. Occasionally I'll, you know, spray something in it, refresh it, but it'll take 2-3 minutes. Other than that, hair is done. Always looking fly. Well, you know, put on a little makeup and then we looking fly and, you know, just good to go attack the day. Like I always say, go attack the day with greatness. But I wake up feeling like I'm ready to go and do that without having to touch my hair. The cost. Now, I'm very aware that you could do this yourself, and you know, then you won't have a cost at all. But that was not an option for me. Doing them myself, I had no desire to do that. I don't have no desire to maintain them on my own. I ain't that girl. I will gladly pay someone to handle this for me. So when it came to cost, I wanted to do Microlocs 2-strand twist. I did look into Sisterlocks. The main reason I didn't go with Sisterlocks was because they do more of an interlocking type of pattern. I don't really like the way that looks. I didn't prefer it over a 2-strand twist. And also because of the cost. Okay, the cost. No shade to anyone that has Sisterlocks. I know so many people that have them, love them. You all are gorgeous. Do your thing. It wasn't for me though. I can't do Sisterlocks. Again, I didn't like the way that interlocking looks. That was the main reason. I just didn't want to start my locks that way. But also the cost. My God. If you got Sisterlocks, you got money. Okay, you got money. Now, my locks, they did cost $700. Ended up tipping the person, so I paid a little bit more, but that was the quote, 18 hours, $700 for me to get the 545 locks that I have. When I was calling around for Sisterlocks, okay, calling around, trying to set up, consultations, they were telling me it was $750 for the first 3 inches of hair. For the first 3 inches of hair. And then it went up like $50 for every inch after that. Now, I don't know about you guys, but my hair was very long. Very, very, very long. So I'm like, this is gonna cost me like $2 grand to get these locks installed. And I was like, I don't wanna do that. I already am not majorly in love with the interlocking, with the way that the hair just starts off already as a lock. And I definitely didn't want to spend that much money to get it done. Now, some of y'all are like, $700? Like, it's still a lot of money, I know, but it was a one-time investment, and now my hair will be locked for all of eternity. But I definitely was not trying to spend $2 grand when it came, to comparing the two. So I went with, Microlocs, okay? I also did not choose Sisterlocks because in all of my research, like I did 3 or 4 months of research before I pulled the trigger and got the locks, I saw that the Sisterlock community kind of operates like a sorority. And I apologize if anybody takes offense to this. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm just telling you what I saw, what I noticed on the different groups and different blogs, vlogs, people with personal experience from Sisterlocks. So it kind of felt very sorority to me. Like there was a lot of rules and regulations with Sisterlocks. You have to see a certified, technician. You have to have this many amount of locks. If you don't have a certain number, then you're not Sisterlock. It has to be done in this pattern. It has to have this grid. It has to, be on this maintenance schedule. It was just a lot. And I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want freedom to be able to do whatever the heck I want to do. So I just decided not to get Sisterlocks, but that is the number one question I get asked. Anytime I'm out, people see me, they meet me, they compliment my hair. They're like, wow, oh my goodness, are those Sisterlocks? And then I have to spend the next 3 to 5 minutes educating people on how they're not Sisterlocks, they don't qualify as Sisterlocks, and why I chose to not get Sisterlocks. So I figured I would just share it with y'all too. If you have Sisterlocks, work your Sisterlocks, okay? I'm sure that they are gorgeous. I love all kind of locks. It's just I chose what I thought would be best for moi. I wanted freedom, which is why I locked my hair. I wanted to be able to be free, do what I want, when I want, and it just didn't kind of match up with the Sisterlock, rules and regulations. So I decided not to do that. And I didn't want to start them as braids, although if you're new to locking, I would probably suggest that. A lot of my twists have unraveled, a lot. Or maybe twist the root and then braid the end so that it doesn't just unravel all the way up the hair shaft. So if I had to do it again, I would probably consider doing braid locks instead. But, I love my hair the way it is, so it just is what it is. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for this just quick update, quick why I got Microlocs video, and I hope that it was entertaining for you, that you learned something different or new about me. And please, please, please go attack your day with greatness. Be your great self. I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.